This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Perich, and you are listening to the Capes and the Lunatic Sidekicks podcast.
Hey, what about that Stargirl finale?
Oof, what about that Stargirl finale? That's a lot to take in, bro.
I know, but we'll get there. Welcome back to Legends of the Arrowverse. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, is...
Hey, y'all. It's Lil Hellfire. I don't need no damn introduction. I'm here almost all the time.
That wildcat ripping men apart with her claws.
You know, as you do.
Hey, every podcast is someone's first, okay?
At this point, it's 2020. I don't believe so, sir.
Well, this might be the...
only thing is first is for people making their podcasts because of quarantine. Driving up the prices of damn mics and headphones.
This might be the first episode of our podcast they've heard. Hey, I don't mind other, like a million people coming up with podcasts, but all these famous people who already have like TV shows doing podcasts, I'm like, come on.
And set up YouTube too. Looking at you, Will Smith and The Rock. Oh yeah, and Jack Black.
And people already have fame. Give the rest of us a taste. We're thirsty for it, bro.
I'm thirsty for it, bro. Gimme. Gimme.
Anyway, so yeah.
But yeah, we're talking Stargirl season 1 finale, episode 12 too, right? Or is it just 13?
No, we did.
We did 11 and 12 last time. My bad.
Yeah, just the finale, which, oh my god, that was awesome.
But wait, the plan was what?
What?
Oh god, it was like that awkward moment when they were like, hey, you remember that episode, Justice League, the cartoon from DC Animated Universe did? Let's do that. You know, where the grown-ups are useless.
Oh, yeah.
The whole concept. I think that's the whole concept of the show, honestly. What if the JSA were kids?
I mean, you know, high school's gonna make America great again.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's timely.
Mm-hmm.
It's an oldie but a goodie, and right on time, unfortunately.
Even like that final battle on the roof, like Courtney's even telling him, she's like, you can't save America that way.
Yeah. Oh, but I love when I'm just jumping all around because this episode was just so good all around.
Oh yeah.
But Gambler, when he set Grundy on the loose, I was like, ah!
What?
When Grundy was on the loose, I was just like, what? No!
I know, I can't.
I wanted it. No!
I can't wait till tomorrow night when we talk to Charlie, because I know he's going to have thoughts on Grundy, but oh my lord.
Yeah. But like, pets, the VIP, if you want to fight me in the comments, but we love Pat Dugan in this house, and if you don't, you're just going to have to listen to it.
You mean Dad?
Yes. It was like that Jonah Hill gif where he's like waving his hands and fangirl screaming. That was me at that moment. Not gonna lie.
Is somebody squeezing Lilith, or is one of those dogs chewing on her? Because I just hear
It's happening. This is not a drill.
She almost sounds like a real girl. Oh my god.
Shh, don't tell anybody. It's just for the Arrowverse listeners, okay? Y'all know I got feelings. Y'all know I like cried at the season premiere, the series premiere of The Flash. Y'all know if you're a little fan from way back, you know that I actually did.
What, the first season?
CCTV was good.
What, the first season of?
The first season premiere, yeah. All the feels. You and
Kevin Smith.
Me, Kevin Smith, and Kelly Fitzgerald. Yes.
Lil's like, human emotions. Oh, this time.
Oh my god, we have to have her on for season 2, by the way. Kelly would totally love the show. She's not watching it already.
I was going to say, she needs to watch it. Yes. Oh my god,
I love the show. Even though it was like even though it was expected, they still had some surprises, and I really appreciate that.
Oh man, I mean, everyone did a good job. Beth and the gambler. I love how her distracting the gambler. She's like,
yes!
Chuck's like, yeah, let's distract and take his money.
Okay, but like Dragon King, Sportsmaster, and Tigress. Okay, everybody else that's making DC TV right now, Doom Patrol included, y'all can get the hell out. Stargirl's that show now. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Sportsmaster, the things that we were begging for on Arrow for years, we got it on Stargirl. I'm just saying.
Oh my god, and please, I know there have been rumors, but please give us that Flash Stargirl crossover next year. Come on.
I kind of feel like protective of Stargirl, like how I felt protective of Black Lightning. Like, Black Lightning actually needs that Flash crossover. Stargirl does not.
I mean,
she just doesn't. The show would be a lot better without a crossover in the first season, like a big one. Because the smaller ones are always
well,
better.
we already had the first season. There was no crossover. Season 2.
Alright, fair enough. It was only 13 episodes, so it doesn't feel like a real season.
Yeah,
it doesn't
I know.
feel like a real DC TV season. And honestly, they don't need to increase the episodes. I think keeping it at 13 is perfect for that special effects budget, perfect for storytelling, and perfect for everybody. I think they almost have to because of the quarantine and all the things that are going on.
Yeah.
But for season 3 forward, I absolutely, honestly believe 13 is a perfect number. Or 16 at the most.
I mean, you could tell it was good because, like, I was like, man, it's been 13 episodes already, because, like, some of those,
it
like,
went by, yeah. Like, I will say, like, the setup, like, the first 3 episodes, like, it was that cheesy family, like, kind of high school drama. Then it started getting good. Like, I still enjoyed them, and once that 4th episode hit, and you're just like, you can just see where it's going. Just see, like, that whole Grundy thing, you're just waiting until episode 13 for that to finally drop. You're just like, yes, Chekhov's Grundy.
Oh yeah, and I mean, they don't need to do a full crossover with the Flash. Just bring Barry over to do an episode of Stargirl. That's all.
Yeah, just like how they did with
Supergirl.
Like
Yeah,
small crossover.
Yes.
Nothing huge, nothing big. And honestly, I'd rather them cross over with the Legends. Like, I just feel like Legends is a better fit for a lot of shows, especially with Sarah, because she needs to learn how to be a BAMF chick in charge. Like, I still feel like she's still struggling with that. I think Sarah can give her some great tips.
Oh,
her and Ava, whatever.
There you go. Just one episode.
Because remember, Legends is a clam fest, and I mean that in the best way possible. So
there you go. I mean, for the crossover, bring over Barry, Sarah, and maybe Kara.
Supergirl can stay where she's at.
Oh!
Supergirl can stay where she's at. But you know what? If they bring, I feel like there's been hints for Zatanna, so I'm just like, Constantine can come too, as long as Zatanna's like 18. Preferably 21, but as long as she's 18, we can do this.
Constantine can come.
Rising.
It's how I do.
I know.
My bad.
Oh my lord! But they killed Chuck.
Well, you know what? I have never, and even that Zachary Levi show, I have never liked a character named Chuck. It might be because I'm an Archie stan, and we all know Chucks suck. So
it was just a cute nickname.
That was no big loss for me. Suck.
Just a cute nickname.
Chuck.
Chuck. But yeah, I mean, everyone acted this. Oh my lord, and Yolanda. Oh, that's gonna be a storyline going forward.
Oh yeah, like they set up so many great things for season 2, and this finale really like went out. Like I told you, I felt like they were holding back for the budget, and it was worth it for me for what I felt like they were holding back for the rest of the season.
Oh yeah, and then just all those. There's at least 3 different things they set up for next season though too. At the end.
Oh yeah. I just. Like, it's just now it's this cloud hanging over Jeff Johns. And, like, I want to stand by Ray Fisher. I was like, it was cool when you were doing it with Joss Whedon because it's true. But, like, now I'm like, Jeff Johns, I don't know. I've never heard anything bad about him. And I have had people talk trash about a lot of people to me. Especially in the comic book industry. So it's hard. It's hard for me to just, like, until that whole thing's cleared up.
I mean...
Deceptively hard.
Well, I don't know. Wasn't Ray Fisher's whole thing that, Jeff Johns was just enabling Whedon, though? I don't know.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, sure. I don't even think he was on set at all or anything like that. But okay.
I know.
don't know.
You didn't tell him no.
It's just weird. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
you might not ever work again now, buddy. Like, I hate to break it to you. I hate that's just the way the showbiz is.
Yeah.
But, yeah. It's like... So, I don't know. I want to root for Stargirl, and I'm going to root for Stargirl, but I got to wait. The verdict's out.
Yeah, but I mean, and then Mike takes out Icicle.
That was disrespectful.
Well, he already got tossed off the roof, but hey, you Lilith, if it makes you feel better, you can say the dog was driving, okay?
Okay. That's my excuse from here on out.
But yeah, I mean,
Yolanda was I like Yolanda.
Oh yeah, I'm glad she saw through Brainwave's illusion too.
Yeah.
They didn't like play her for a fool. Yeah, she was. She took, and she's the one who takes Brainwave out. Holy crap!
But like World's Best Dad mug, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. Detective Joe West is the best daddy on DC TV. Pat Dugan's gonna have to take that runner-up slot.
See, that's why we need
Type me in the comments.
That's why we need a full crossover, Lilith, Pat and Joe.
Like, if y'all thought Paul Blackthorne and freaking Jesse Martin was everything you wanted, like, yes, give me Pat Dugan and Joe West. I need that. You're right. Cisco with his grumpy butt, wish he had his powers back, can stay home, though. He can stay home.
Beth can nerd out with the crew at Star Labs.
Exactly. I don't know. Like, I'm just so proud of this show. I'm so proud of how well put together it was. How it really didn't change from what it set out to be. Like, you know how a lot of shows go through development hell and they're just looking at you, Arrow. It turns into just like something that the showrunners really didn't want. But I think because it was Jeff Johns, he got to stand his ground. This is a character that he did create and things like that. So I think like a lot of the show really benefited from
I think
being the character that it is.
A lot of the early advertising, like, I didn't have high hopes for it, but I don't think the advertising did it justice. Because like once we got past like those first like 2 or 3 episodes, I was like, oh my god, this show is so brilliant.
But like the way that it opened, especially if you got the chance to watch it on DC Universe, can I get an F in the comments? Because y'all know DC Universe is gone. She gone, y'all. But yeah, it exceeded everybody's expectations, so I'm happy. Mm-hmm. But like I said, it was always meant to be a CW show. But just call me crazy because it's Jeff Johns. They couldn't just come out and say it, like, bro. It's not going to go on HBO Max and DC Universe isn't going to be around. Like, I guess they couldn't have that conversation with him. So,
yeah,
it is what it is. I think it's going to be a high performer. I'm just looking forward to season 2. I can't believe how well done season 1 was.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. They're very well done.
I wonder if it's going to be like Justice League, the animated series, where it's like, okay, now we're going to be unlimited. We're bringing in even more people. We're going to have the Hawk people, and you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, there is a bunch of JSA stuff that we haven't gotten to yet.
Yes, I feel like that's really what everybody's going to probably be hyped for season 2, but like, I really like the character dynamics. I really actually feel and see the character growth, which is something a lot of shows like this lack, especially when it's a huge ensemble cast like this. Like, a lot of people don't get enough time to shine.
Yeah.
And I feel like they made it a concerted effort to make sure all the characters feel as fleshed out as they could in 13 episodes.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, if we do a crossover, I wonder if that's when they use an excuse to, like, bring, show what happened to Jay Garrick or what happened to Alan Scott.
Didn't they? I feel like what episodes that where they kind of bring up the Flash and everybody's like, oh, well, John Wesley Shipp show, like, he's like I love JWS, but he's like a million compared to these kids.
Again, yeah, but how
I would be happy to see like a 21-year-old Jay Garrick, like fresh out of football college player or something like that.
I want to
actually get back to the roots of things.
Yeah, Yeah, but make him I'd make him a little older than Barry, I'd say. Even if we want to go like maybe 30 or something.
Well, they're trying to really skew really young. That's why I say playing for like the college football guy, getting ready to graduate. He's working in the science lab because he's not just a dope jock. He's got a brain too, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, the JSA was 10 years ago, so I mean, you could say he was.
Well, yeah, that's true.
He was like 20, 21 when they were started, but now he's 30. Yeah.
More knows Joe McHale's like 50. I love Joe McHale. As a Joe McHale fan, I think I'm allowed to say that. I don't know. Let me check.
Oh yeah, we got that tease.
He's lived a hard life. Let me check.
Yeah, we got that tease. I'm Sylvester Pemberton.
He's 48, so I was close.
But we see the original Starman looking for Pat. We got the Shade.
That was crazy. I didn't think they were gonna actually do it. And I was like, they did it. Yeah. Oh my god.
But then they're teasing Shade because of course JSA.
Yeah.
But then
this is like, are we going there? Wait, okay.
But then the crazy
planting seeds. I see planting seeds.
Phrasing. But no, then the craziest one, Shiv pulls out that diamond. I'm like, Eclipso? They're gonna go full freaking Eclipso?
Yeah, we're doing it.
Wow. Oh, that's your crossover.
Okay,
that's your crossover. That's your crossover. You got heroes fighting heroes because Eclipso.
Okay, this one's for Charlie. I love Dr. Midnight. This was Dr. Midnight's episode, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh yeah.
So happy for that character.
Giving lots of kids a happy Christmas.
Exactly. I just
I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Yeah.
Oh my lord, we have to do a Stargirl remake. Oh my god, if we need you in a Dr. Midnight suit, and who's the voice in your goggles?
Oh god, not Charlie.
Charlie Esser, yes. What do you mean? Oh my god.
It's gonna be like drink more vodka.
I said in the goggles, not in your head.
Not right now. Not without supervision.
Would you like to know about the fall of the Ottoman Empire?
Well, I do want to put my feet up. Give me the Kona button. I deserve it.
Suck it, Kona.
Oh, by the way, I love it. He turned the tables on me when I posted about the duck. He told me to duck it.
Hey,
touche, good sir. Touche.
Hey, Tuesday on Quantum Zone, I was trying to get him to throw out a suck at Lilith, and he didn't do it.
Oh, next time remind me when you guys are recording. I will totally come troll you on Facebook Live. No problem.
Okay. Yeah, you missed episode 50. We were talking man things and holes in Florida.
I know. I was so upset, but I was, drunk and sleeping. It's quarantine. It's simple, stupid. Alone.
Yeah, because you weren't the same exact way when I met you years ago.
This mask gotta go, though.
What?
The Wildcat mask has gotta go.
They need to redo it. I mean, it's the looks kind of the mask is growing on me. I mean, a little bit. I mean, one thing I can say,
she's gotta grow with it. Something's gotta happen.
Well, one thing I will say, the Wildcat mask and the Dr. Midnight mask make those two look completely different. So they are good disguises. At least I think so. Because I mean, Courtney, you can tell it's Courtney, but I mean, those two, yeah, their masks really change like their looks and stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. At the end, we get the whole thing with Courtney going out with the cosmic rod, flying. It's Christmas. There's snow all over the place. Wouldn't you at least put pants on?
Screw the tyranny of pants, Philip.
I know. I'm just saying for warmth, And then I'm like, oh no, you're not going to sit on that metal water tower, are you? Haven't you ever watched The Christmas Story? But yeah, I mean, no, the episode was so good. I was willing to overlook some of the green screens. The story was that good. You know what I'm saying? Love. Keep it simple, stupid. Did I lose you?
Gimme.
Give me feedback. Uh-oh. I might have lost Lilith. All right. But yeah, I mean, let's see, what else did I like about this episode? Since Lilith has abandoned me. What else did we get? Yeah, I knew Icicle was like a major lunatic. So did the Dragon King escape? I don't think we got a final fate on the Dragon King. The gambler ran away, so I guess we're gonna see them again. Sportsmaster didn't get captured, did he? I don't think. But yeah, some dangling plot threads, but that's fine. We know we're getting a season 2. I love the big football field reveal. Just open it up. That was pretty cool. Pat and Courtney almost had Love Help Fire back. So yeah, I like the big battle at the end on the rooftop, and Icicle's like telling Pat, "Oh, how are you gonna stop me? Oh, my daughter's gonna." That was cute. What else? But yeah, I did love them saving Barbara. But yeah, I can't believe. Oh, keep it simple. Hello.
Stupid. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
That's all right. Switch to the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anything else you liked about this episode?
Everything. It was just so good. I really enjoyed the teamwork. Everybody kind of came together. Like, everybody got their chance to shine. Like, I'm just so impressed with these young actors, and also I'm impressed with their writing.
Oh yeah.
That they managed to make a team this big, and it's functional. It's not like Arrow. The cave doesn't feel crowded yet.
Well, they're not. I mean, there was a little bit of argument in the early episodes, but I mean, they got over that really quick, and so it's not like Arrow. And like, this show could easily come off as corny, but like the writing just like really saves it.
Yeah, it resonates. Like I said, it's a nice family show, and I really think that the marketing should kind of drum that up a bit, especially with the shows like Doom Patrol and Titans, or that have a little more adult theme. That kind of people like, I don't really want to watch that with my kid. It's gonna be on the CW season 2, so perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we need to lean into that particular skid. Honestly, I don't think they meant for it to be like that. Like, you can kind of tell with the JSA that they kind of wanted to go darker, but so they're like walking this line until they're allowed to go, darker.
But again, I mean, we don't have to go like full dark. I mean, I think
it's DC.
I know, but
of course they have to go full grimdark eventually. It's just what happens. Look at the Flash.
I know, but I mean, again. Look at people like you.
Legends.
Look at people who are like you, who are like, oh, the first couple seasons of Flash were awesome, and now it just sucks.
Yeah, I feel like they don't know how to evolve their shows properly. Like,
yeah.
I think they, excuse the phrase, blow their load way too soon, and then we're stuck spinning our wheels trying to recreate that success, having the same kind of villain season after season after season, and it finally feels fresh when you get like a thinker, but then you're like, oh, this doesn't make sense. It's stupid. Where is who's everybody asking for? That one guy, which speedster was everybody asking for to be a villain? They wanted the guy that played Eddie Thawne to be him. I can't think right now. My brain's blanking. But yeah. Stuff like that.
Oh yeah. I just finished my Flash season 1 rewatch. Hey, we still never found out what happened to Eddie's body. Eddie could pop back up at any time.
Well, I'll tell you what happened to the actor. He went to be on another show and got kicked off that show halfway through season 1. So, I mean, I don't know if the actor actually got kicked off or the character just didn't test well, but that's what happened to the actual actor, and I love that actor.
But I mean, that wormhole sucked up Eddie's dead body. So
we never really found out what happened to Ronnie either. So
yeah, well, again, so I'm saying the door's open for either one of them to pop back up, but isn't
like honestly, I was like, why didn't they call Robbie Amell when Stein wanted to leave so that the guy that played Jefferson could keep his job?
Oh, I thought he wanted to leave. I thought he wanted to leave. Oh no, he got fired or whatever.
He's not Keanu Lansdale or whatever.
Oh, okay.
He wanted to keep his job.
Yeah, man.
But Stein wanted to leave and do Broadway, so Victor Gerber wanted to leave and do Broadway, and well, you're one half of a duo, and
Well, didn't Robbie Amell have a TV show or something going on? Or
if you can find it, let me know.
Oh!
I mean, he's doing great now with Upload on Amazon Prime, and him and Steven are doing Code 8. But at the particular time, no, he actually was not doing too hot. So it kind of just left me questioning things. I always have questions.
Or hell, if they wanted Arrow to keep going, they could have just replaced Steven with Robbie.
Like, honest to God, dye his hair blonde. You would not. Well, he's shorter.
Is he short?
He's much shorter, actually. And his chin and his jawline is just a tad bit stronger. But yeah, if you squint and you're watching in 720p like an animal, you could probably go for it.
I mean, again, it's comics. His face could get messed up, and hey, we've put your face back together. Not exactly the same, but
Just blame. When in doubt, blame Barry.
Flashpoint, yes.
2.0, 3.7, whatever. There's always a bunch of flashpoints, to be honest.
Run, Barry, run.
Oh, which is how this Stargirl show came to be about, not the other Stargirl from the other previous season of Legend.
Oh my lord, yeah. Well, again, we got a rebooted multiverse and a new Earth 2 and everything.
Hashtag for Vixen. Hashtag justice for Vixen, anybody?
I mean, seriously.
No, absolutely nobody. Just me.
I mean, I would love to see a Vixen. I mean, you could do like any kind of version you want because, I mean, the multiverse has been rebooted, so.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, a lot of, I thought that the animated series was good. It was just a shame that the actress had the situation that she had with the show, so. Yeah.
But again, I mean, do the grandmother. I mean, I know Charlie's fine, but it's like, you could, once the multiverse got rebooted, can't you make her Vixen again?
Exactly. But yeah, it has so much potential, which is why I love this show. Like, not only just the show itself, but like the storylines where it could go. Like, they're really giving us things that the DC TV fandom has been like, yes, Arrow should have done this, yes.
And again, I mean, it doesn't have the baggage either because it's a new Earth 2, and right now this is the only show on this Earth, so they can do pretty much what they want.
Exactly. It's giving me no, not season 3 Smallville vibes. It's giving me season 4 Smallville vibes, where everything felt hopeful and fresh, and anything was possible, and everything good was just around the corner on the horizon. Like, that's the feeling that I have.
Whoa, that's pretty damn big.
I hope that's what she said.
Whoa!
I'll show myself out. But yeah, I can't say enough good things about Stargirl. I have this is so odd for me. Like, y'all don't know. Y'all know I love to complain.
I know, she's in a good mood. I know. Trust me.
It's like Bizarro world right now for me.
Lilith Hellfire is a harsh critic, man. If she says she enjoyed it, she enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm definitely not the demo. So.
Yeah, me neither. Like I said, the early advertising, I was like, I don't know if it's going to be any good. And I was pleasantly surprised. I was happy to be wrong.
Do you watch it with Luca or D? Or is you being a nerd by yourself?
A combo of the three. Luca's watched a couple episodes with me. Danielle's watched, I don't know, at least I think 2 or 3 with me. I mean, they all seem to like it.
The real test is, does Tristan Esser like it? Charlie, remind me Friday.
I was gonna say, isn't he coming into his teenage years? I'm sure he if he doesn't enjoy it, he'll enjoy it in a little bit.
Are you saying he's a Damien? He's being a lech by by lurking at Breck Bessinger.
Hey, she's a pretty young girl. I'm sure
she is legal in the real world.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say teenage boys.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm curious to see what if our audience ever sends in feedback what you guys have been thinking about Stargirl. What are your hopes and dreams for Stargirl season 2? Are you of the opinion that Wonder Woman and Stargirl are single-handedly holding up each end of their DC universe?
Well, I was gonna say, no feedback because Ray doesn't watch Stargirl, at least not yet.
What the F?
Why you gotta call him out like that? He's gotta wait for Australian Netflix for it to come out or whatever.
I know.
I don't even know what it's distributed in over there. I'm thinking it is Netflix though.
I mean, I know they have the Arrowverse over there because he said, what did he say?
But technically, it's not part of the. I don't know how that package deal came about because it did come from DC. It it'll tell. Is Titans available on Netflix, like overseas? Because if it is, then Stargirl might be, because that would be with that particular package deal.
I thought all that
they would package that with like Doom Patrol.
I thought all that DC Universe stuff was available on Netflix everywhere else that wasn't the US. I thought.
Okay, then he could get it if he wanted it. I think it's a good show. I think Finn would get a kick out of it. It might make him stop crying while he's changing his diaper or whatever.
Oh yeah, did you see Facebook? I think this evening, him and Finn were watching a '90s Spider-Man animated series.
The best Spider-Man animated series.
Even though he never hits it, even though he never punches anybody.
And that's what makes it so good. You didn't have to. See, back in the 90s, kids, things were just a lot better. Hashtag fight me. I don't care.
Back in the 90s, a character could swing past the same building 20 times. It looks like the same.
And you loved it, and you couldn't wait for more.
It looked like the same.
You were happy when it went from just Saturday to Monday through Friday.
And I don't think this ever gets enough play. Mark Hamill as Hobgoblin.
Right? Like, let's just be honest. Mark Hamill is a gift and a treasure, and we must protect him at all costs.
Oh, yeah.
Him and Betty White are, like, up there. You gotta keep your eyes on them.
Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill, their brains must be digitized upon their death.
It's already digitized. Like, who were kidding?
Nice.
It was like Stan Lee, Kevin Conroy, and Mark Hamill. He's done just so much great pop culture stuff. So.
Oh yeah.
Excelsior.
Oh, have you been to Walmart lately? Speaking of that Excelsior thing.
No, not really. Why?
I was just there today, doing my supply run, and I saw limited edition Etch-a-Sketches, and they had a Stan Lee one, and they had a Monopoly one, and a few other ones. But I thought the Stan Lee one was cool, so the next time that I go, I'm definitely gonna grab one.
Nice. That sounds awesome. Oh no,
yeah.
Have you been listening to any of those Kevin Smith podcasts lately?
No.
Oh, because I know he was talking about, I don't think it's out yet, but I guess there's a series coming to Quibi, or is that Quibi, I think? Yeah. What is it? Is it Slugfest or something like that? I think it might be Slugfest. It's something, but it's like, they're like 8-minute episodes or something, but it's like, they take different points in like comic history, like, of like different creators and stuff, and like, but famous people play the parts of the famous, the comic creators.
Oh.
Like, I think he said in one episode, what is it, Brandon Routh plays one of the guys who created Captain America or something.
Oh, cool. Well, Quibi is its own bag of worms, but it is a cool concept, a cool idea. Mm-hmm. I saw a couple of cool shows, and I use that term loosely, on there, so it can be very cool. I know that the production value is super high for Quibi, mm-hmm. So I mean, if I can find it where I find all my other things, I'll watch it.
But he said they do like, I guess he said they do like deep dives on, like, you know, you really got to be a nerd just to know. But he's like they do an episode on the clones, like behind the scenes on the Clone Saga.
That's not being a nerd. That's just having good taste. Just saying.
Thank you.
I love Ben Reilly.
I mean, it was interesting for the time. I'm not gonna lie. It just went on too long.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they beat that dead horse. They took the ashes.
Oh.
They spit it on a cake. Like, whew.
Speaking of the Clone Saga, yeah, I'm recording something with Ray on Saturday for, I believe it's Patreon exclusive. We're going to be talking with Terry Kavanaugh and possibly Howard Mackey.
What? Look at my boys go.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, our buddy Ray gave me the invite. Yeah.
Oh, that's so exciting. I will pay the $1 so I can watch it.
He was like, hey, you want to talk to Terry Kavanaugh and maybe Howard Mackey? And I was like,
sounds like a plan, Jan.
Now, just don't throw a couple of gulps down the ball or whatever it is. Don't be a wanker while you're down the gulp.
Oh my Lord. But no, because he's like, hey, are you free on Saturday? And I was like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, what's going on? And he's like, yeah, I was wondering if you wanted to talk.
That's who you're cheating on me with. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a plan, Jan.
But no, he was like, he told me, yeah, Kavanaugh and Howard Mackey. I was like, damn it, I'm in. Because
that's so cool. I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, because Terry Kavanaugh wrote some Moon Knight, but then he's like, figured we could talk the Clone Saga too. I was like, yeah.
My sweet Scarlet Spider Sausage Fest boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, want to talk some Flash?
Yeah, we can do that. That's perfectly fine.
Yes.
I mean, that's what the background's there for, right?
That's right. But yeah, no, our classic Flash issue, Flash 106, featuring the first appearances of Gorilla Grodd and Pied Piper.
Ooh.
Okay.
I feel like this is a classic issue, honestly.
Well, yeah, again, 2 classic rogues.
But, like, it just feels, like, timeless. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, plus I think maybe starting this issue, they are kind of starting to hit their groove maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Because the first story, Menace of the Super Gorilla.
And Grodd's just such an odd villain to put in a rogues gallery, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder what they were smoking. Definitely look like Pied Piper smoking a pipe. That's all.
Whoa!
Smoked a doobie.
But
it looks like the Flash has to take a dump, by the way.
Wow. He's getting hit by the piper.
It's like that sonic note that makes you take a poop. That's what Pied Piper's power is.
What good's that horn for?
It'll help you.
We really do have a freaking drop for everything. We're like the Supernatural of podcasts.
I'm just like, yeah, every week I'm like, hey, you like this drop? And Lil's just like,
Go ahead, throw it in.
I encourage bad behavior. I know.
oh my lord, I didn't have time to load them yet. I have two more of you, and then I have two of Rob Southgate from Capes and Lunatics episode 169. And you know what one of them is, right?
What?
A nice clean and crisp kick me in the pants.
Oh yes. Don't ask any questions.
I mean, he said it like 2 or 3 times. I'm like, oh, this is going to be a freaking drop.
But okay, like, can we talk about the guy in the gorilla suit first?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because that first story opens up, we see a ship take off from Africa, but then it dives into the ocean and drills up. But then after that, in a theater, we see what looks like a gorilla walking in, but it's a guy in a suit. Fred Pearson.
Yeah, you know this guy's a terrible actor. The Great Gorilla, that's your thing. Okay. Is this Planet of the Apes?
Damn you! But yeah, every night people get a glimpse of a fearsome gorilla. How do I know it's not me? Every morning I wake and exhausted. I mean, what's going on in this story, Lilith? It's freaking bananas.
Oh,
suck it, Kona!
Poor Matt.
But then, so he's like, what am I gonna do? There's only one man in the world I can turn to.
Really?
Barry Allen?
I know, you're just like, I wouldn't be turning to him for nothing.
He's always with
Iris at dinner.
I know, because he calls Barry, and he's in the conversation we see him say, "You're my best friend, Barry." Really? We've never seen you before.
Exactly.
I've got to speak to you right away. And then Barry's like, we'll have dinner. Oh, look. Again.
He's taking him to dinner. Iris is going to have something to say about this.
But every one of these issues like revolves around food.
Everybody was hungry back then, apparently. During the golden age, silver age of comics, people were always hungry.
I'm thirsty for it, bro.
Apparently.
Hey-o.
Gimme the sandwich.
That's a euphemism.
Gimme.
I see it. I want it. I get it.
Unless
you're Iris.
Hey-o. Yes, she does. They go to lunch and dinner. But no, this time he says, remember every story we covered, we said, oh yeah, they're always at lunch or dinner. But this time he's like, I have to break my date with Iris. And after all the times I've been late, this will make her furious. Because she's hangry.
Exactly.
So yeah, Barry.
So he's leaving the police laboratory and then he sees some lady saying, help, I just saw a gorilla.
Great Scott, it must be...
Yeah.
It must be the gorilla. Just like the Moon Knight podcast. For days, the Flash has been waiting for a chance at the mystery gorilla that's been terrorizing the town. Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Oh, Lord, he's already started talking about himself in the third person.
Oh, he's a goner. Full-fledged hero now.
He runs into the park. Where'd that sun and wind come from? As if something shot by me, but I don't see anything.
Was it your fart?
Oh!
Look at the artwork.
He's like, is it like a tornado? The top speed of a tornado is 500 miles an hour, but this one is traveling much faster. But he say I can barely
faster than you?
But he chases it. Yeah, and look, it's a craft. Like I've never seen a craft like this. I'm gonna have to look inside. But then it reverses direction without the slightest pause. Because that wouldn't kill anyone inside. Okay.
Go Speed Racer.
But yeah, Barry has to skid to a stop and then change direction. But then it vanishes. But next time I'll be ready for that tricky craft. Tricky craft.
Tricky Dicky.
I knew I was gonna say hit the button, Phil.
Oh my lord, that vehicle was such a
Tricky Dicky.
Meanwhile, Barry Allen Bear keep his... Oh, he even calls it a date. Barry Allen Bear keep his date with Fred Pearson.
They're on a bro date, bro. Leave him alone, bro.
Must be the mustache. So yeah, then they meet for dinner, and he's like, I'll explain why I think I might be the mysterious gorilla roaming the streets at night.
Oh my, what a Dr. Hyde, Mr. Hyde and Dr. Jekyll situation we're in.
I entered my dressing room to prepare for my role as the gorilla. But as I turned, I reached for my costume. Something struck me. I was knocked cold, but I learned later, we see a gorilla on the stage. The actor playing the gorilla is doing a marvelous job. It's so realistic.
I'm not gonna say what it looks like he got hit in the face with. I'm just gonna let it be. Just gonna keep scrolling. And when I revived.
But I had never been on stage that night, Barry. As far as I know, I was out cold in the dressing room through the whole performance.
Oh, this dude looks like kind of like Mr. Belvedere a little bit if he was younger.
Before I was struck, I heard words in my head, as if getting a message from someone's mind.
Telepathy, you say?
Mental powers, eh? This is a mystery. Oh my lord, this sounds like a Scooby-Doo episode. This is a mystery, Fred. I'll do my best.
We're unmasking someone.
And he's like, this is a mystery, Fred. Ruh-roh.
Get to the bottom of it. Let's split up.
Not zoinks, not without a snack. But then we get back to this mystery craft, and the mysterious pilot's like, even the Flash can't catch me. Ha ha ha. But then as we see, the occupant steps out, and it is a gorilla. And no one suspects he's here. The human Flash saw my nuclear-powered craft. Oh, Lord. Nuclear? Nuclear.
Exactly. So it's a secret gorilla city in Africa, huh?
Yeah.
When you want to be like Black Panther so bad. Before Black Panther's even out. It's fine.
Since I left Africa, I've been using this park as my base. Traveling, searching for the greatest mind in the world.
It ain't Barry, so let's not even pretend.
Oh! When I find him, I'll be able to use my telepathic power to probe his mind. I'll steal from him the secret of controlling others by force of mind. With that ability, I'll control first my own gorilla city, and after that, the world.
Slovar is going to have a lot to disagree with you about there, buddy, but you just keep working at it.
And then Grodd goes to a circus.
Aw, back in the day when circuses were super terrible.
And then, yes, because Grodd
There's
comes...
Slovar.
Solivar, yes! It's no use you pretending you don't know me. I know you, Solivar. I know you were captured by humans during an expeditionary trip you made away from our gorilla city last year. And I know that since then you have played dumb, acting like an ordinary Congo gorilla.
Like you're acting now.
I know you're willing to sacrifice yourself so the existence of Gorilla City will never be suspected. You can be a hero.
You know,
haha.
Honestly, I would have preferred it to be orangutans. Maybe it's just me.
I don't know. You know, somebody's monkey business. And he steals the secrets of controlling minds from Solivar's brain.
That's so sad. You're not even going to rescue him? You're a jerk.
Yep. But Solivar
Grodd's a jerk.
Solivar breaks himself out. As he thinks, I must find the human called...
No help. No thanks to frickin' Grodd.
Yep. I must find the human called the Flash.
Why, though?
Since
Flash is not like, he's just minding his business, you know, zipping along. If you don't bother him, he literally wouldn't know you were there. This is the thing about his rogues gallery. They're just arrogant.
I know. Since I've heard many amazing things about him, he is the only one on Earth who can help me in this crisis. Again, Superman's like, I'm right here.
The only one that can help me in Central City.
That's
the part we just dropped.
Yeah, remember when everyone stayed in their own little corner?
I miss it.
Yep.
I hate all these crossovers, dude.
The Flash Pass.
Like I always said, you know, I really want the X-Men to be around everybody, and then they ground freaking Wolverine into the dirt in the 90s.
Exactly.
To now.
But yeah, it's Solivar's tracking Flash. I still detect some of the speed radiations he left behind.
I have questions, but so is that like the baby Speed Force?
Maybe, I don't know. He's creating the Speed Force because isn't that what Jeff Johns revealed, that like every time Barry moved, he was creating the Speed Force, you know, into the past, into the future.
He was creating radiation, killing everybody, kind of like when Superman X-rays everybody, he's giving them cancer. Yeah.
Again, it's back in the day, Lilith. It's like, you know, cigarettes will toughen you up, son. But no, he tracks Barry back to his apartment. He's like, a gorilla coming in the window?
Tiptoe to the window.
So Barry changes to his Flash costume, and Solivar's like, stop, you must listen to me. It speaks English?
Yikes.
So Solivar sits down and tells Barry his story. Grodd, the evil gorilla, must be stopped, for the sake of your race as well as mine.
Hey, what does Grodd stand for?
What? I think that's just his name, isn't it?
Yeah, but it actually, there is something that means Grodd, and it's stupid.
Oh.
It's like General Ritterman organized decisive defenses or something like that. Somebody just really wanted to spell out Grodd.
Oh, yeah, Shield.
I was just doing that for the joke. It's okay. You don't have to suck it on that one, Kona. I had to explain the joke. It's fine. Suck.
So yes, Solivar's like, Grodd probed my mind with his telepathic power. His mind was open to me. He's on his way to our gorilla city in Africa. There he intends to enslave my race, to raise an army of gorillas to help him take over Earth.
Every time they say Africa, I just can't help but think of that moment in Aquaman where they play not Toto's Africa, but like that.
The
what
remake.
Was that group? It was like the remake of that. I'm just like, why?
Oh yeah, because it was.
Toto could have really used that damn money. First of all.
Was it Weezer?
I want to say it was Weezer. I love Weezer, but that they could have not done that remake.
What?
It's like they do a remake on every album. My favorite is Tony Braxton's "Unbreak My Heart." But moving along, yes, I'm a Weezer fan, and I blocked out the fact that they actually did that, and that's actually in the Aquaman soundtrack.
Now, what kind of fan are you?
The kind that blocks out embarrassing things.
You black out a lot.
I do. Moving right along, yes.
Now I see why you came to me, Solivar. This is times of the utmost importance. Time is something the Flash can handle. Yeah.
And make a mess of.
Handle it like an abusive husband.
Yikes. No, he likes to make sweet, sweet love to the timeline. Let's get that right. He's making sweet, sweet love to the timeline.
Vigorously. So yes, endowed with
Meanwhile, back in Central City, see?
The amazing Flash takes Solivar for an incredible trip. Lord, yes, Central City to Gorilla City in like half a second. The force of mind works perfectly. Yes, Grodd's taken over Gorilla City, but then he sees Flash and Solovar show up. I must use super speed to reach Grodd before he can summon his thoughts to overwhelm me. And that means I've got to move so fast he can't see me. So then he's
playing. It feels like he's playing right into the paws of someone, but it's fine.
Oh, but then he lifts Grodd off the ground, and Solovar, you outdid yourself, Flash. I knew you could count on you. What about Grodd?
You did it, see? You dumb idiot, you did it, see?
Won't Grodd be able to use his force of mind power again to break out of his cell? The terrific spinning around you gave him didn't hurt him any, but one thing it did do, it jolted loose the force of mind power. He doesn't possess it anymore.
So what you're saying is he spun him right round, baby, huh? I really should use references that our demographic would get, but I'm old and I don't care.
That's alright. Me and Kona like to bring up old songs too.
Google it.
You're like a drunker female version of Kona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, that means we might have a quadruplet. We might be quadruplets. It's fine.
Pretty much. Flash, for years, our special race of gorillas has thrived behind these mountains. So, promise me we'll never reveal the location of this city. I promise. Only if I get a sidekick.
Exactly.
And then Barry having to tell his friend, I can't tell you what's going on, but I can tell you there will be no more gorilla appearances in the streets. It was never you. And he's like, I'm glad to hear it, Barry.
And Barry finally keeps his date with Iris West.
Taking her to the
zoo. What a clown.
She's like, I don't get it. Why are we at the zoo? And he's like, I'll never know if one of these gorillas is an ordinary gorilla or one like Solovar. Keeping quiet so
Mother Super Gorilla Thriller. Okay. That's in the next issue, apparently.
Mother Super Gorilla Thriller. Oh my. Yeah. But yes, that's next issue because now we get the Pied Piper.
On to the Pied Piper! He bursts out of the city like a tornado.
A tornado of credible sound. Who is he? Where did he gain his mysterious powers? None knew, and none could handle the amazing criminal until the Flash, fastest man alive, catapulted onto the scene and came to grips with the Pied Piper of Peril.
I can't take this guy seriously, but okay.
He's a fancy.
Come on.
He
looks like frickin' Peter Pan and frickin' Robin Hood had a baby. Get out of here.
He's a fancy man.
I'm not a fancy man.
All day, every day. I mean, look at him. He's robbing jewelry stores. Come on, jewelry stores. Go for the bank.
But one morning in a Central City skyscraper office, someone cracked a safe, but then it doesn't look like they took anything. But and then at the jewelry store, someone broke out all these jewelers, but nothing's missing. So what's making whoever's doing this leave before they steal anything? But then
he hypnotized his own gang. How original!
Yes, here comes my newly formed.
I would like to have a word with you, but okay.
Here comes my newly formed gang under the spell of my supersonic flute.
His supersonic flute. Okay, if that is not subtext, if it's not subtext, I don't know what it is.
What subtext would that be, Lil Hellfire?
Suck. More like gimme, but
whoa.
Gimme.
So look, he's got all the thieves single file into the house, doing his bidding. I'm just saying, there's some creepy subtext in here.
All you need to know is that now I, the Pied Piper, am your gang chief. I have decided to organize crime in this city. As I lead the way, you shall follow me, get it, Pied Piper, in the most amazing crime wave that ever hit this city. First, there's one more thing I must do. I must get rid of the Flash. The what?
Yo, it ain't gonna happen, homie.
The one man who can possibly stop our parade of robberies. Man, Batman and Superman are like, really?
Central City.
I know.
He's got the weirdos. Like, this dude's weirder than the Joker. Hashtag fight me.
But how can you handle the Flash, Chief? You needn't have asked.
You needn't have asked that. I'll tell you.
I am a master of sound. For years, I've studied sound in all its phases. Do you know what it's?
I told you it's the note that makes you poop. I told you.
Ah!
Look, he's like, look, maybe you've heard of sonic booms. I'm just saying, it's all right there, bro.
It'll help you poop.
Master.
Huh? I heard of that, I think.
Do you know what sound is capable of? It can erase Lilith's memory of Weezer remaking Africa.
Exactly. Ugh. Well, actually, I'll blame that on the vodka.
Blame it on the vodka. And by vodka.
Yeah, because I don't drink brown liquor. And by vibrations. See, he's got the good vibrations. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You get a vibrating hand, and you get a vibrating hand.
You get a supersonic flute, and you get a supersonic flute.
So while Piper's planning that evening, Barry Allen, police scientist.
What are you wearing, Barry?
His Sherlock Holmes.
You're like Dick Tracy's rejected cousin. Get out of here.
He's like a cross between Dick Tracy and Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, I don't like it. That's not the look for you, boo-boo.
Man, look at this thought bubble. For weeks, Iris West, my fiance, has been complaining.
Wait,
what? Wait a minute. Wasn't she the girlfriend until now?
Straight up. They just snuck that in on us, homie.
I know, and we didn't even get to see him propose or nothing.
We were cheated. We were robbed, like that jewelry store. But only this time something's actually missing.
But yes, his fiance has been complaining how slow I am and that I'm always late for our dates.
So you just gonna straight marry her under false pretenses, Mary? That's rude.
I know. She doesn't.
Mary's moral compass ain't what I remember. That's all I'm saying.
She doesn't realize my other identity, Flash, fastest man alive, and I'm too often occupied fighting crime to keep appointments with Iris.
Now, how you gonna get married, bro? Women ain't go. Well, I guess it's the time that it is because women ain't having that nowadays.
She's gonna be.
They got an app on your phone. She's on your car.
She's gonna be in the kitchen baking, Lilith. It's the
I guess
50s.
Exactly. I called myself. I was like, because if it was today,
yeah,
she'd be like, "Nah, I saw you on the news, bro. I know that chin anywhere. You the Flash."
Okay, Silver St. Cloud. But for this once, I'm determined to surprise Iris by being on time. It's 5 minutes to 8.
So he thought.
It's 5 minutes to 8, and our date is for 8. I've got to waste a few minutes before I ring the bell.
This is. Nope, don't do it.
At the stroke of 8. So while he's stroking it, she won't be able to complain I'm late tonight for the dinner. She promised to. Oh, for the dinner.
She's flabbergasted, bro.
For the dinner, she promised to cook for me. Oh, she cooking.
Oh, that's why he showed up on time.
Mm-hmm. That's why he finally put a ring on it, man. Now she cooking.
He ain't got to take her out all the damn time, costing no money. I see you, Barry.
Home cooked. Why, Barry, I can't believe it. You're on time. Exactly on time. To the second. No, maybe you'll stop calling.
Maybe you'll stop calling me a slowpoke. It's like Lois not calling Clark freaking Smallville. Stop it.
Now, by my mastery of sound, because the Pied Piper's like, I will project a message into the air, a message for the... So, yeah, we see a word bubble floating above the city. And it flies...
This is ridiculous.
And it flies into a radio station.
Colin Flash, this is the Pied Piper. See? The classes that were left uncompleted last night are being completed right now.
Yeah, sir.
Oh my god, this was ridiculous.
So in Iris's apartment while Barry's drinking some coffee, try and stop me, Flash, if you dare.
Why are you drinking coffee at night? Oh, because it helps you poop.
Helps them vibrate too.
Coffee was the old school activity.
Laxative, yes.
It'll help you poop. Lilith will fix it, because Lilith fixes everything.
She was like, what was that on the radio, Barry? You're obsessed with the Flash, trying to pretend like you didn't hear. And that's the other T. Iris is obsessed with the Flash, but she don't know that Barry's the Flash. Okay.
Because she just runs out. She thinks they're getting a throuple, and there ain't no way. Nope.
I mean, he could Dr. Manhattan and get a speed barrage in there. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Or he could do, one of those speed clone copy things. Whatever.
You get a vibrating hand and you get a vibrating hand.
Oh yeah, a timeline remnant. Yes, that's the word I was looking for.
Well, how do you like that? The one time that Barry Allen keeps a date with me on time, he walks out on me.
And she's still gonna marry this fool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this is an educated lady with a good job, y'all. This is the Silver Age women. Shaking my head.
Well, again, it's the 50s. I had a couple dinners with him. I have to marry him.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Or people will think I am easy.
I guess. So he goes zooming towards his foe.
So yeah, he goes up a skyscraper. He runs up the steps because the elevator is too slow. Get it?
Get it?
That costume character, the self-styled Pied Piper.
Split instance later? Thanks for that unnecessary update, editor. Mysterious editor.
Oh lord, the master of sound hurls a galaxy of notes at the speedster, surrounding him with a vibratory aura.
Phrasing? Question mark?
And we get the first page image, where Lilith said looked like he had to poop.
Oh yeah. Gotta go right now. Remember that commercial? That's what he looks like.
My honey's clean.
You better go run to the store and grab some Charmin, homie.
Yeah, who knows what
he's like paralyzed, as if I weighed 100 tons. I told you he's gotta poop. That was the conclusion that I drew when I read this issue.
It'll help you poop.
This will convince Flash never to interfere in my affairs. Ha!
By keeping him on the toilet, yeah.
It'll be at least a half hour.
Smart.
It'll be at least a half hour before he can budge. So it's like a full. It is like a full meal because he can't go swimming. He can't budge. Plenty of time for us to make our getaway.
But you never underestimate the Flash. He actually caught up to you.
Well, yeah. Once they get outside, here comes Flash. He doesn't realize my own vibrations counteracted his. Worked me loose.
What? See, I'm just saying this issue's about going to the potty.
So our big theme is what? Sound and music. So.
Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot.
Oh no,
There you go.
I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking Barry broke free, so with his own vibration, so he took the advice and shake it off.
Well, Taylor Swift now has one of my favorite songs, so
Oh my.
If you know, you know.
But no matter, prepare myself for an emergency like this. As he uses...
he hit him with the Kamehameha wave!
As a mass of water strikes the champion of justice. But yeah, hits him with a wave. Flash is finished, boys. Let's go on our merry ways, eh?
He can walk on water, homie, so have at that.
The Pied Piper and his gang got away, but I have one more chance. There's another uncompleted crime across town. Man, these are like the worst clues. So he didn't complete the crimes, and it's like, oh, I'm coming back, Flash. Try and stop me.
I told you, the Flash's Rose Gallery's arrogant, bro.
I know. Oh, man. Okay, so is this the first thing? Because he's running across town at super speed, and he passes right through buildings and cars, because he says, I can pass through salt.
I think this is the first time.
Just as X-rays pass through steel. So the second issue of his Flash series. Okay. So he gets to the jewelry store.
Now we're at the jewelry store.
Look, it's the Flash. Hurry. Pull another trick out of your pipe. That's a phrasing, yeah.
Please don't. Think of the children. Sounding off at me again. What fantastic trick will his instrument work now? Okay.
The big bazooka.
Couple of balls down the gulp.
Couple of balls down the gob.
Cause look, he's falling. Get it?
Tricky Dicky.
So that's fun. He caused the earth to come from underneath him.
Falling into this crack in the earth, caused by the Piper's incredible sounds.
That's not a polite thing to say to a Lady Berry.
Oh, but he can climb up the side of this crevice by a spurt of super speed?
Yep, okay. I'm trying to really behave myself because it's not Waves World, but this issue is not making it easy.
And yes, he gets up, starts whirling his hands at...
What is that? Is he fighting with the windmill? Is he doing the windmill?
Mm-hmm.
Beer's got weak sauce, bro. That's
I can create a trick of my own. I get it. I mean, he's trying to be nice because it's like the Piper really. I mean, Except for that.
Yeah, he's a joke.
Except for that horn, you got nothing. I just took down a gorilla. Come on.
Captain Cold makes me more afraid than you.
At least he has mirages. A compact, dense burst of air with the kick of a mule as it strikes those crooks.
A human tornado. Speed soars to the city jail, of course.
Yeah, just pulling him in his wake.
Locks him up in jail, not a secret lab underground with no toilet. I don't care what the retcon says.
Or an island in the North China Sea.
I get it from Oliver.
Yeah.
Oliver's a dork. You know? We expect better of Barry.
Oh yeah, I just watched that today. Oliver and Thea fighting Slade on the island. Slade!
Oh, the feels.
Barry, what happened to you? Oh, I just stepped out to get this paper. As we see the headline flash, captures Pied Piper gang. Oh, Lord.
For a second, I had a notion you might have had something to do with catching that crook, Barry Allen. But I should have known better. You're too slow.
Iris is right. I should have nabbed the Piper the first time we met. Okay.
Da-da-da-da-da. Okay.
I told you we could skip ahead the Wally issues.
I know, but it's some good stuff in here. Like, we have the first appearance of Trickster in 113.
Ooh.
We get Captain Boomerang in 117. We get the Cosmic Treadmill in 125. Heatwave comes in 140.
Wait a minute. What's the first appearance of Captain Boomerang?
117.
We might have to do a live read, and we might need a guest star.
Let's do it. We know a guy. He's our triplet. It's fine.
We know a guy who can do Australian accents.
Tricky Dicky.
Nah, it sounds fake. We're going to have to find somebody.
Nailed it.
I heard Ray was really from Canada. Don't tell anybody, but I heard Ray was really from Canada.
What the F?
Oh, good Lord. Anyway, so, yeah. Anything else on Stargirl or this issue, Lilith?
No. I think that, like I said, this issue is a classic for me.
Mm-hmm.
Pied Piper's kind of a joke, but they do kind of build them up, like, in 10 years.
Yeah.
But I do like seeing the first appearances and how far these characters have grown and what other artists and writers were able to do and make them so iconic. So I'm always, like, down to see a Rogue Gallery member's humble beginnings, because they're all very humble, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just interesting. I like it.
I mean, I don't think they really fleshed out the Piper until Wally's series, but...
Yeah. Like I said, 10 years later.
Yeah, I know. All right, so I guess next time, since we're out of Stargirls and the other shows aren't back yet, we're just going to do the Flash issue, correct?
Yeah, that's fine.
In a few weeks, because we're going to have...
we got to get back to Batman journey.
Because we're going to, we did the previous Stargirl episodes, and then this one, so we had 2 Legends of the Arrowverse in a row, so you're going to get 2 before the Bats in a row, and then we'll be back in, 3 weeks for Flash 107, The Return of Gorilla Grodd. Did you miss him?
Honestly, it's a better story. So I can't wait to talk about it.
You actually have to set it up. He's a gorilla, and he comes from a city. So send us your thoughts on that. What do you think about these people and their obsession with food? And hey, even though Stargirls are over, send us your thoughts. What did you think of the finale? Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Call the voice.
I need theories for season 2 and give me fanfic ideas, but keep it PG because they're in high school. I don't roll like that with my fanfic. Keep it simple, stupid.
Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow Legends of the Arrowverse. Many of you do on Facebook. We also have a Facebook group, Star Labs. Follow us on Twitter, @LO Arrowverse. You can follow all of our social media, all the Capes and Lunatics stuff, all in one convenient place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. And remember to support our sponsors, Tweaked Audio, Hunt a Killer, Pod Life the Book, Volume 1, now in digital and paperback. Get in on the ground floor before Volume 2 comes out. Learn the ins and outs of podcasting from the experts and Rob and myself. And when you do, shop for that and so much more on Amazon. Use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Help support this show, the Southgate Media Group Network, and that gorilla who walks like a man, Rob, Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain. What did you say? So says Master Doom. Nice mustache, Charlie.
Charlie's not even here.
I know. Wait soon. He's gonna be asking people to kick him in the pants soon. Love Hellfire.
If you nerds want to argue with me about comics, especially about the state of affairs of DC Comics at the moment, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire or over on Instagram with the cool kids and hip grandparents at Lilith Hellfire 86 or at Lilith Hellfire 69. You know I had to do it to you. Can you not talk and let me enjoy this?
You know it. All right. So yes.
How did you know I was watching season 1 of Arrow with the sound off?
That's Salmon Ladder. Anyway, yes. Thank you for joining us again. Come back in 3 weeks. Those next 2 weeks will be Before the Bat, and then come back in 3 weeks for Flash 107.
Yes, we're still doing Nightfall. You want to fight about it?
We can stop at 500 if you want.
I don't care. I want to do the whole thing because it just gets funnier the longer we go on.
She acts like she doesn't like this stuff, though, but she enjoys it.
You know, I have to be the ornery one. I have to be, the concerned. It's my thing.
Like Iris and Barry at lunch. She wants it all.
Hey-o.
Hey-o. I meant food, you perp.
Nobody saw Rob.
So never fear. It'll be a few weeks, but we'll be back. In a flash.